Hello and welcome to this quick introduction video to show you what's involved or inside our latest report, all about functional training, the best exercises, methods and programs that will improve movement skills along with strength. So there's a lot of strength programs, but they sacrifice movement skills, and I'm going to show you why this report, which is, uh, one of the best ones we've probably ever put together, that encompasses everything that you can sort of get the idea of how to do this. All right, so let's get into it now. I'm going to already congratulate you being one step closer to getting where you want to be. Most people are still stuck in the isolation training and really getting confused and bogged down in the nuts and bolts of just trying to work out like a bodybuilder and wonder why they don't move so well. And this is like a program, like I said just a minute ago, that really will open your eyes. We've made it very simple because this can get quite complicated. We've tried to define it. I'm going to show you what's inside in a minute. And even the best part of this is only a free chapter. This is only just one chapter from a much larger book that we call the Little Black Book of Training Secrets, that has 101 different training programs in there. So if you like this report, well, imagine something 10 times the size of this, and that would give you the idea of what the other one's going to be like. We haven't yet finished that yet. It should be out hopefully late October this year sometime. So keep your eyes open for that, and I hope you enjoy this free book that'll give you a bit of a sneak peek of what's inside that. So firstly, why listen to me? Well, I've been doing this for almost 12 years now. Training everyone from professional athletes to really severely injured people, and people with diseases, and teaching people how to walk again, and spinal problems, knee problems, this and that, and at the other spectrum, people just wanting to excel in their chosen sport. I've sort of found that no matter where you are, a professional athlete or someone severely injured or can't walk, you're bound by the same rules, which is movement skills. Early in my career, I was focusing on muscles just like everyone else does, and health practitioners, and wasted my time. I had a lot of injuries myself, and it wasn't until I sort of realized that I needed to learn how to move that I was going to get on top of that, and I did. And I was able to do a lot of things even right up into my 40s playing high level sports. So many qualifications, as you can sort of read through there, to give you an idea, and have a team of trainers that all very similar skills and talents. This report is, we put it together to be very simple, all right, so it's easy to follow, and basically to get you out of pain, weakness and fear of being hurt again or falling or whatever it is that your weakness may be, and developing skills to learn to teach you how to move faster, stronger and more powerful. I always like to use step-by-step instructions. I find it's easy for people to sort of get an idea of where to start. Like if you're already not that bad, you might be step 3, but if you're struggling at step 3, you can come back to step 2, which is not going all the way down to step 1, if you get my drift. So we've put this together for this basically 7 key patterns of movement that and this is a Paul Chek idea that he calls primal patterns. We've put together very, very simple. This can get quite complicated. We've just made it very simple, so you can implement it straight away. And there's a lot of things we're using ourselves today with, like I said, professional athletes and severely injured at the same time. So exercise instructions for some of our key movements, and advanced programs right at the end for really top-end functional skills and strength development to really get the most out of your training. All right, so let's take a quick look inside. I'll bring up the free report. All right, so here's our PDF report. So basically, we've got like 54 pages in here. Bit of there's the table of contents, so you can sort of skim your eyes over that. I'll give you a bit of a sneak peek at the other chapters of our free report, which you can see there. And then how to use the report, what the manual's not. It's not a bodybuilding template for a stack of programs, all right? So I'll sort of go into detail of that, and I'll give you a look at what, what really you want to be doing when you talk about functional training. Firstly, define what that is. It's very confused, so we'll give you a bit of background research, why isolating is no good, how to train your nervous system and your brain. We go into what are the key movement patterns, and we break them down for you. Like I said, this is a Paul Chek concept. I didn't come up with this. This is something, and FMS is sort of along the same concepts, and I'll refer to both of these guys at times. So then we go over examples of showing you what bending in real life looks like and what bending in the gym looks like. Then we say, okay, if you're struggling with bending, if the basic level is just to bend over, this is how you go back. This is how you start. So base level 1 would be like we'd start if you're really struggling. Base level 2, if you've got the hang of that, you go to that. If you've got the hang of that, you go to that. Once you're at that, then you're at the point where you're doing it. So, do you see what I mean? So I'll give you the exact sets, the reps, the tempos of everything. All right. So then we go into squats, same thing, lunges, same thing, twisting, pushing, pulling, then a gait as well, which is this is a very complex one, and we try to simplify that for you. And we use this extensively at the moment with a lot of clients. So giving you some really good ideas on how to improve walking skills. Then the key exercises. So we start off with some of the isolated ones which are not functional, but how they bridge the gap to being used when you're struggling to get them right. And then as you'll see, things start to become a lot more functional. See what I mean? So standing up and lunging and single arm contralateral movements, push-ups, kettlebells, Swiss balls being used, so balance, strength and power. You'll find as it gets more intense, so now we're starting to get in more on the power side of things, box jumps and single leg squats, multi-directional movement. You can see why this works so well for sports. Power ropes, Turkish get-ups, hang cleans, power cleans, sled pulls. And then right at the end, which is once you've sort of covered everything off, I'll give you some really advanced programs, so some beginner ones to begin with, some intermediate ones, with different tempos, and I'll give you what the movement patterns are involved, and then the advanced program to try out. These are really, really good fun, and really tough. At the end, we'll give you how to break them up, how many workouts should you do, explain the progressive overload so you can structure your training accordingly. Sum it all up. Great books and references to refer to if you want to look up more about yourself and some success stories that you can read. And there you go, and that's what's involved in our free report. So I hope you really enjoy it, and if you have any problems, by all means get in touch with me. But this is absolutely free, and it's, like I said, it's just one chapter of the bigger picture, so make sure you do get your hands on the bigger one, because it kid you not, it's got pretty much everything you want. This one will really give you a flying start into getting into what you want to do, and and like I put here, this report is 34 of the 101 programs. I mean, 67 more to get. All right, so I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you on the next video.